Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. This reading is about your money situation. What's going on with your money, your career, your finances. Subscribers request. This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different options. Option 1. Option 2, Option 3, and Quattro, Option 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Go ahead and make your selection. If you chose the first crystal, here's your reading. The Emperor, 5 of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Jupiter, Cancer, Saturn, As de Oros, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Tres de Bastos, Strength, a lot of fire. So I'm getting a lot of masculine energy for pile 1. All this fire and air. The Emperor, Mars, Aries, Jupiter rules Sagittarius. 3 of Wands, I associate, well, 3 is the number of Sagittarius. 5 of Swords, I associate 5 of Swords with Gemini because 5 is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. Strength, that's Leo. So regardless of your gender, you may have a really masculine natal chart. A lot of fire and air. I call out astro combos for fun. If you chose pile 1, you could have Sun in Aries, Gemini rising, Moon in Leo. That's just one possibility. Commitment. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. Burnout. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, dentist, and health professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Declutter. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. What I get from pile 1, the energy I'm picking up, is someone who is highly competent. You may own your own business. I feel like you have a lot going on. So you could have a main job, and then you could have a couple of side gigs, or you may have taken a risk and walked away from a corporate job where there was security, but it was just boring you out of your skull. And so you may have taken a risk and started your own business, your own platform. Maybe you have a YouTube channel. You're highly competent, energetic, confident, and you're a magnet for envy and gossip. There could be people in your family or just people in general who are seeing that you're really building something. You're doing well for yourself, and they're being petty. They're gossiping. They're being malicious. They want what you have. You may have also come into an inheritance recently, and there's some jealousy around that. But I feel like you are fiercely independent. And whatever you have, you got it on your own. You got it honest. You worked your ass off. You could be stressed. You may not be taking very good care of yourself. You could be eating a lot of junk food, a lot of fast food. You're constantly on your phone. You're on social media. You're always checking this account, that account. You don't get much sleep. I just get the sense of someone who is drinking a lot of coffee or a lot of energy drinks. It's just go, 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 go. This very intense, frantic pace. And you're stressed. And your environment may be really messy. There may be a lot of clutter in your life, a lot of literal clutter. And it could also be psychic clutter. You could allow people in who shouldn't be allowed into your life. There's that saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I feel like you have at least one enemy, someone who is watching you and resenting you, and they are envious as hell. So I would say, if you're on any kind of spiritual path at all, protect yourself. Be careful with your energy, what you put out, what you allow in. I would recommend a regular meditation practice. I would say when you first wake up, before you turn your phone on, meditate for at least 10 minutes. Meditate while you're in the shower, maybe, but protect yourself. So Also, be careful what you put on social media. You may have a tendency to overshare. And when you're succeeding at something, you want to brag, you want to boast. That's natural. It happens. It's very common. But be careful what you share on social media. That's just coming through for pile 1. Be careful who you confide in. The message I'm getting is keep your cards close to your chest. No one needs to know your business. You know, what I get for this pile is, there's that saying, there are variations, but the gist of the saying, the gist of the message is, those who are really doing well, those who are succeeding, don't need to brag. They don't need to share their story with everyone because they're just focusing on the grind. They're just doing the work and they're reaping the reward, and they don't have to go around talking about it. So I feel like you are succeeding, you are doing well, but I just get a word of caution for pile 1. Just be more careful with your energy in general. And maybe take a break from social media, do a social media detox. If you're making your money on social media, if you're an influencer or if you have a YouTube channel, well, it's tricky. There are times when I have to just pull back. And it doesn't happen often because I basically live on YouTube. I don't just have this one channel. I have Extra Basic Tarot, which is not monetized yet, Siren Tarot, and I have other channels that are nowhere near close being monetized. But that's all that I do. I do YouTube. I don't do Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. But self-care is really needed for pile 1. If I could sum it all up, I would say be more careful and conservative with your energy. That's what I have for pile 1. I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose the second crystal, here's your reading. El Colgado, the Hanged Man. King of Cups, Rey de Copas. The Hermit, El Ermitaño. So we have the most spiritual axis in Western astrology, Pisces, Virgo, sandwiching the King of Cups. So already I get the sense that you are definitely dedicated to your spiritual path. It's this very quiet, contemplative energy. Venus, Pisces. You could have Venus in Pisces where it is exalted. That's one of the best Venus placements you can have. Mars. Mars in Virgo, perhaps. Tarot Loco, one of my decks available at makeplayingcards.com. This has to be the Nine of Swords, but it doesn't make me think of the Nine of Swords at all. Is it the Six of Swords? Tricky. That seems more like the Six of Swords. Six is Venus, and that looks very Venusian. Seis de Espadas. That is the Eight of Pentacles, my favorite card in the deck, Ocho de Oros. And that is Five of Cups, Cinco de Copas. Surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. Love life. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. Property. A property purchase or sell for many, but heed security concerns in any transactions. What I'm picking up for pile 2 is that you may have been disappointed in love recently. There may be someone you're thinking about and it didn't work with that person. Maybe you were living together and you broke up recently. You're living on your own and you're not trying to date. Your bar is set pretty high. And that's connected to your career somehow. I don't know if you relocated to be with this person and now you're feeling lost because you moved to a new city, a new state, a new country to be with this person, and now the relationship has fallen apart and you may not have a strong support system, so you're having to go in deep, check in with yourself, and somehow this disappointment in love could be connected to your career. You could be writing a book or writing some music, poetry, something connected to this loss, this disappointment. You could be starting a tarot channel. It's pretty common. People experience a so-called dark night of the soul, or there's a catalyst, there's something karmic that happens and they start a tarot channel. I know that's certainly been the case for me, being in hermit mode for 5 years. The catalyst for me starting Siren Tarot was a man that I thought was my divine masculine, so I went down the twin flame rabbit hole. But anyway, I'm seeing something similar here, possibly. This relationship failed, and so you're spending all this time alone, and you're taking these feelings somehow, and that's translating into a business, a channel, something. That's really as specific as I can be for pile 2. I just don't get the sense from these cards. I'm not getting the sense that you're working a so-called regular job, a cubicle job, working for some corporation, because I'm getting so much contemplation, this quiet, introverted energy, and all this feeling, all these emotions. Maybe you're getting your certification in Reiki, or you could be going toward your psychology degree, something like that. This is very heart-focused. As is so often said, I feel like it's overstated, but maybe you're healing from this relationship and you're gaining your strengths so that you can help other people who are going through difficult situations. So psychology, counseling. I definitely see a spiritual path for pile 2. So that's what I have. I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. I am always available for private in-depth personal readings. And I have Patreon and Extra Basic Tarot for zodiac readings and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose the 3rd crystal, here is your reading. Four of Cups, Cuatro de Copas, 5 of Pentacles, Cinco de Oros, Justice, La Justicia, this has to be the flimsiest deck that I own. It's beautiful, but not that many cards. Virgo, Leo, and Luna, the moon. That would be the Page of Wands, Sota de Bastos. Yeah. Caballo de Copas, the Knight of Cups. The Queen of Cups, Reina de Copas. So I'm seeing a relationship here. That's rare that 2 signifiers come out side by side like that. So if you chose pile 3, you could be going through a very difficult, acrimonious divorce. There's a lot of money at stake. You can hear my stomach. Oh my God, it's loud. Some divorces are more problematic than others. So a lot of money and property at stake. I'm not really seeing children, joint custody. That could be an issue, but I'm seeing money and property. A lot of fighting, a lot of bitterness, communication. A reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. Society. Say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interest for singles will be the result. Jealousy. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. So if you are going to court, if you're going through a divorce or you're waiting for some settlement to come through, I see it being favorable. I see you winning. I see you getting money from this case, this divorce, the settlement, whatever. I see you coming out ahead. But it looks like you're not getting a lot of support. You don't have the strongest support system. People are letting you down. You're just wondering, who can I trust? Who can I rely on? Who's truly in my corner? Who truly has my back? You're feeling very lonely and unsupported is what I'm getting for pile 3. I'm seeing land, acreage, real estate maybe. Maybe you're trying to sell a house. Maybe you're a realtor. But this is connected to a relationship. If you are going to battle with an ex, soon-to-be ex, if you're going through a divorce, whatever, I feel like there's still a lot of feeling there. This is very emotionally charged. It's very raw. So if this resonates at all, I would just encourage you to really take care of yourself. Do a daily practice, write in a manifestation journal, do some shadow work, get all the feelings out, write it down, do some mirror work, look into a mirror, affirm yourself, center yourself, start each day with meditation. Similar to pile 1, be very careful and conservative with your energy. I wouldn't be living on social media. I wouldn't be putting all the stuff of my life on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I would be keeping a very low profile. Be very careful and conservative with your energy. So that's what I see for pile 3. Hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Check out Extra Basic Tarot for zodiac readings and astrology videos. Patreon, I go deep with the astrology and tarot tutorials. Muchas gracias. And if you chose Cuatro, crystal number 4, here is your reading. Knight of Cups, Caballo de Copas, Ace of Pentacles, As de Oros, Knight of Pentacles, Caballo de Oros, Pluto, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Ten of Pentacles, Diez de Oros, Four of Wands, Cuatro de Bastos, 2 marriage cards, Caballo de Espadas, Knight of Swords, 3 knights. Interesting. This is super specific, but the energy that I'm picking up for pile 4 is divorce, lawyer, love. Love is in the air. A great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. Romance. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. Positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. Yeah, I'm seeing divorce attorney for pile 4. And for all of those of you, and I'm sure there are a lot who are not a divorce attorney, to flip the coin, it could be that you're going to get married in the next couple of years. And this marriage is going to be very financially advantageous. But I feel like you're both bringing a lot of resources to the marriage. So it's not like you're marrying up or you're marrying someone who has a lot more money than you do. So I don't know if you've inherited a lot of money. If you own a lot of real estate. I just see divorce attorney. Also, maybe grief counselor. But that's rare that I have 3 knights and 2 marriage cards. I feel like if you chose pile 4, you've had a lot of education. So graduate degree, master's, doctorate, a lot of education. I feel like you did come from privilege. And you're super smart, above average intelligence, and you're always learning new things. You probably have a lot of things going on. So I feel like if you have a lot of money, you've invested it. Maybe you have some gold bars, gold, silver, crypto, I don't know. A few different bank accounts. I don't really get a sense of lack for pile 4. I feel like you're flush. You have all the money you need and a lot extra. And I feel like you're very connected to your family. You come from a large family, a lot of siblings, a lot of cousins, and you're going to marry someone who also comes from a large family. I feel like I said, you're going to combine resources. I'm seeing a lot of money for pile 4. And good fortune. I feel like you and your future spouse are going to have this huge, lavish, expensive wedding, and it's going to happen when you're in your early 20s. I'm getting this young, fresh, very energetic energy for pile 4. Energy, lots of it. I just see a tropical island. Maybe it's Fiji, Cayman Islands, Bahamas, I don't know. Maybe the tropical island is where you'll spend your honeymoon. I also get the sense for pile 4 that you're going to have 2 houses or more. I'm just seeing an embarrassment of riches. A lot of money. Yeah, that's what I see for pile 4. That pretty much sums it up. So that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.